from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you for watching today. Hope you had a nice, safe weekend. There were a few weekend highlights, including that I went to Kmart to stock up for winter. Like, you know when you go through this thing, especially if you live here in the Northeast, and it was 70 degrees this weekend, which means that we're gonna have a hell of a winter. The snow's going to be up to here, the ice is gonna be this thick, and we're gonna need laundry detergent, paper towels. I went two baskets, and I brought the kid with me. So, you know, what good are kids if they can't empty the car? And then TV was really good this weekend. One of my favorite all-time movies ever came on, and I watch it every time it comes on. Okay, so there's Waiting to Exhale, which I love. But also, there's that Jackson movie that they play on VH1, which is like 4 hours. Yeah. Don't you stop for that. Sex and the City marathons make me feel cozy. But here's one. Oh, also Goodfellas. Every time it comes on, stop, watch. Yes, but you know what? I don't think I ever shared this with you. I love 8 Mile. It has everything and everybody that I care to see, and it's comforting. I've seen it like 25,000 times, and I could see it more. So thank you, TV, for being good this weekend. Problem is, on the weekends, I like to get up and get out early, and I always end up going to sleep early like it's a school night. You know, even on Friday night, even on Saturday night. So I did not see Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live. I told you I was gonna... Clap if you saw. Okay, you don't have to be embarrassed. A lot of you guys are probably not telling me the truth because SNL had the best ratings in almost 4 years. So somebody was watching. Although I have to say, Hot Topics said that it was very lackluster. They said the jokes fell flat and, you know, whatnot, and he was on for a total of, because, you know, we do things by the number here. The whole hour, he was only on for 12 minutes if you added everything up. But the next day, you were able to see all the highlights on TV, so that's what I watched. And one of the highlights was that he danced to Drake's Hotline Bling video. And, well, how would you think Donald Trump would dance? This was not weird to me. It wasn't weird. You know, it's one of those things where, right, also, remember the protest group was offering $5,000 for anybody who screamed out Trump is a racist during the show, which is live. And so someone took him up on the offer, take a look.
And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
You're a racist!
Who the hell is Ari? I knew this was gonna happen.
Who is that?
Trump's a racist!
It's Larry David. What are you doing, Larry?
I heard if I yelled that, they'd give me $5,000.
The problem is, while everyone was laughing at that, there were still people outside protesting, not wanting him to host the show. Here's my thought on, yeah, they out all night. But here's my thought on politicians on SNL or playing the saxophone on Arsenio Hall with sunglasses. Remember, Clinton did that, years ago. I don't want to see them in that mode. Like, don't joke. Make jobs. Lower taxes. And shout out to my Governor Christie over in Jersey. Dude. No, I wasn't gonna vote for him. I'm just shouting him out. Because I want to acknowledge that you are relegated to the kiddie table. Like, he's not even a part of, this, you saw this on TV. He's not even a part of the main lineup, of the next Republican debate. He's relegated to the before show. It's like at Thanksgiving when you sit at the kiddie table. If I were him, I would just bow out now. Like, tuck my tail, just bye. Then, the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta premiered last night. You watch that? Because it comes on early enough, right? Like, SNL's a little late. So Cynthia revealed a big problem in her marriage to Peter. Take a look.
You in love with him?
Yeah, I'm in love with him still.
But are you attracted to Peter?
Yeah, I'm attracted to him.
Even with his clothes on?
No.
You have to be attracted to your man. You have to.
But loving someone is not the same as being attracted to them.
No.
Physical attraction is important, but I'm more attracted to Peter's mind. I mean, it's not like Peter was a supermodel when I met him.
Now, I'm sure she didn't mean it in a particular way, but if I were Peter, I would never be able to recover from that. There is kitchen table talk, stuff that if you have a sister, stuff that you could tell your sister when there's not 3 cameras in your kitchen and TV lighting set up. Cynthia, what were you drinking? Like, what were you thinking? And I know Peter is a low-down mess, but he's never said that he wasn't attracted to you with your clothes. Like, how embarrassed is Peter today? I couldn't recover. I'm sorry, I'm getting a divorce. I can't recover from that, I don't know what has happened to the line between being on TV and saying stuff and not being on TV. And I think Peter and Cynthia might be on this show way too long because Cynthia, that was a horrible thing to say. Now, what does he look like under those clothes? You might say ew, but you don't say that when you're the wife and cameras are rolling in your kitchen. That's all. And I watched at 8 o'clock, but I kept falling in and out of sleep. So I had to ask this morning, no lie. I was like, did Kim Fields show up last night? And yeah, my people told me no, that's next week. All right, well, we'll see you next week, Kim. So I'm lulling back and forth. I'm in and out of sleep. I'm thinking about you guys, ready to start a fresh Hot Topics Monday. I need my moisturizer. I need to sleep. So I woke up and Vivica Fox was on TV. I woke up just in time to see her put her foot in her mouth. And I mean in a good way. I mean, at this point, Viv has nothing to lose. You know what I mean? I mean, she's gonna be in the Independence Day movie 2. And she also is starring in a Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. And she'll also be in this season's Empire playing Cookie's sister. Right. So last night she implied that 50 Cent is gay. The boys in the audience were like, ow, that's one for our side. And also implied that 50 Cent and Soulja Boy look hella gay on the cover of the XXL magazine. Now, you know, normally I like to show you the pictures. We can't show you the picture because apparently there's some sort of legality where when magazines are but a certain period of time old, that you can't show them on TV. But during the commercial break, if you Google the cover, 50's wearing like all white, like tight, and then he's got a mask over his head, and he's got his hand around Soulja Boy. It looked kind of booty bandish-ish. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, take a look at the insinuation.
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Whoa. That was some tea.
You're not insinuating that,
That he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
I just never forget there was a Vibe cover with him and Soulja Boy that made me kind of go,
She looks great. Okay, let's move along. Okay, oh, by the way, 50 shot back on Instagram making comments too vulgar for daytime TV. But Soulja Boy also clapped back, which, Soulja Boy, all right. He said, everybody hit up this cougar. She's single and ready to mingle. 1-800-GRANNY, desperate for attention. Extension, I'm washed up. I'm just here to report the news. That's all. So now, Mariah Carey's really moving fast with her new billionaire boyfriend, James Packer. They've been together for 5 months, and now they're reporting that Mariah has moved into his Beverly Hills mansion. Okay, well, there are a couple of things here. First of all, Monrock and Monroean are her kids with Nick Cannon are only 4 years old. And this is a lot of mixed uppishness going on right now, you know, between mom and dad heading for divorce, you know, mom now dating this new guy. I even looked at it sideways when she took the kids on that round the world cruise on his yacht a couple of months ago. I found it odd that the kids were there. And Nick has said a little something, but not much. If he really wants to win the fight, then he should say nothing and be at the lawyers every second of the day. There's something wrong, like there's something wrong here. It's too soon to have your kids move in with you into James Packard's mansion. Now, one person in Hot Topics said, well, if the mansion is, you know, gigantic, which you know it is, he's a billionaire, then the kids never have to be seen or heard from. And I said, but still, it's different surroundings, and it's just weird, Mariah. You look like a desperate old lady at this point. And I don't mean that in a bad way. She's an attractive woman. She's the voice, you know, of the century. But, you know, there she is. But her moves with this guy, James, they're like really weird, and his kids are older, and I get it. You know, when you meet a guy and you've been together for 5 months, you know when things are really hot. And you might have a toothbrush at his house, and maybe the top drawer for your delicates. I'm just saying. And then you stay over until the next morning, and then you leave and you rush back home before the kids wake up, or, you know, by noon to make the kids like tuna fish and tomato soup or something like that, you know, for lunch. The whole moving in thing is just, it just smacks of Nick is gonna win. And Mariah, you might have more money and you might be more talented, but what Nick has against you right now is something that in the court of public, clap if you feel as though she should not be living with this guy. And that's saying a lot, because here at the Wendy Show, we attract freaks. Sorry. So, all right, so I'm tossing and turning. I'm trying to go to sleep, and I'm thinking about you and being here, and then all of a sudden I hear Toya Wright's voice. Well, you know, Toya is, remember she came here on our show. She's a friend to the show. She came with their beautiful daughter, Regine A, and that is the daughter that Toya and she had with Lil Wayne. In the meantime, Toya is married to her estranged husband. His name is Memphis Hits. Memphis Hits. So it was just revealed one big reason that their marriage fell apart, and they're on this show with Vicky Sigler, who's also a friend to our show, not Siggy Flicker. I know both names sound the same. Two totally different women. Anyway, Vicky hosts that show, Untying the Knot. Did you see that? Okay, so Memphis Hits says that Toya gives him a hall pass to cheat 8 times a year. With no questions asked. I mean, you know, Margaret Cho was just here the other day. And now, you know, Margaret is in a loving relationship with her boyfriend. And with the last time she was here, she was talking about how she and her husband at that time have an open marriage. And do you know anybody with an open marriage? I know one couple. And it's not working so well when a woman gets to a particular age and then you're busy with the kids and then you might be a little drier than usual, whatever. I'm just saying, all that sounds fly and cute in your 20s and 30s. But as soon as real life begins, anyway, so Memphis Hits says that men are wired differently. And she gives him the hall pass, but he would never give her the hall pass. Now see, only way stuff is gonna work, or not work, is if it's even Steven. Yeah. Oh God. Wendy's windfall. Come on, Suzanne.
Yes, from a big strapping man gave it to me.
Yeah. I'm telling Brendan. Okay, it's time to meet our contestant. Let's get her on the line. Do I have leaves?
You got a lot of leaves on you.
Hello?
Hello, Candace Berry from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
How you doing? It's Wendy. Hi, Candace.
Wendy, hi.
Hi. So look, Candace, you're today's contestant on Wendy's Windfall. Have you been watching?
Oh my God! Thank you.
Big money, big money. Have you been watching our show every day on WJBK?
Every single day, Wendy.
Right. Shout out to Detroit. All right, let's find out how much you're playing for. Hit it, Suzanne.
Here we go. Big money! Big money! Big money! Big money! Come on! Big money! Big money! Big money!
Candace?
Yes.
You're playing for $1,000.
Yes. I'll take it.
Candace, listen very, very closely, okay? Because your first answer is your only answer, and I'm sorry, but then I'll have to hang up on you. Okay?
Okay.
Friday, in Hot Topics, we talked about how people were camped outside of H&M for the debut of what clothing designer? 15 seconds on the clock, and go!
Balmain.
Yes! Candace, $1,000 for you. Congratulations. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. If you want to be a winner like Candace in Wendy's Windfall, log on to my Facebook page to enter to win. Make sure that you watch our show every day, every detail, because I might be calling you next.